Hey guys, Shay here. We're gonna do some awesome DIYs for fall. They are all very affordable, easy, cheap, simple, just quick one-nighter projects that you can knock out. And the one thing I do want to mention is a lot of my style is normally pretty neutral. I'm not usually a big fan of bright colors. However, isn't the reason we love fall is because of the beautiful color changes and everything that comes with it? Well, that's where here's a little bit of a sneak peek. Both this garland and this pumpkin. Here's a little bit of a sneak peek of what we'll be doing. My favorite pieces I think I've ever crafted in my life. So cute. I actually just had this out and had someone come by and say, "Oh, is that at Michael's? I didn't see that there." And I said, no, I just crafted it. So I already got a compliment that someone thought it was retail. So I think you guys are going to love this. I will show you how I made everything. Go ahead, watch along for this, and enjoy your craft night.
Okay, so to begin, I just want to mention these are the only items not from Dollar Tree. Craftsmart paint is found at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. They're usually about 50 cents to $1 a piece, depending on what kind. And then I actually took all the pieces off. It's easier to just pop everything off. You're not going to get the hot glue off where the little bow was, so just don't worry about it because we're going to cover it anyways. And then go ahead, get painting, actually cover the whole thing. So out of the three pumpkins for this, what I did was two pumpkins orange and one with the golden brown. So if you want to have all three one color, obviously you will have plenty enough paint to do that. But I just wanted to give a little dimension, so I did three different colors. So you're going to paint the whole thing, and then we will do a little dry brushing or distressing later. So I'm a messy painter, so do not judge me here. All right, so then we're gonna work on pumpkin number 3 while the other two orange pumpkins are drying. This is gonna be our middle pumpkin that we're gonna offset with a different color, which I'm gonna use this golden brown by Craftsmart. Again, not from Dollar Tree. It is usually best found at like Walmart or Michael's, and they're usually pretty cheap. And so you can do a lot of projects with them. So even if you go stock up on several paint colors that you might use a lot, it's a good bang for your buck. And then same thing with this one. We're going to cover it completely. If there's a couple spots that you want maybe a little bit more distress, you can dry brush this. Also, keep in mind that because these are wood, when they dry, the paint is going to soak a little, so it's going to act more as like a water-based stain instead of paint. So if you want a solid color, plan on several coats. So here is our first pumpkin. This is going to be the bottom. Again, I painted two that were just like this in the orange color. And like you can see, that because there's only one coat, it's a little bit looking like a stain. And so if you want a little bit thicker, go ahead and add more coats. I actually ended up really liking that you could see a little bit of the wood. These are some brushes I recommend using. The one is a Martha Stewart brush that the little one, it's really good for distressing, and so that you can, just so that we want to get the top, the higher level covered and not the whole thing, it's good to use like one of these brushes. Or also the really good ones are at Home Depot, but you'll just start on the corner. If you don't have one of these brushes, just use a smaller brush and don't put a lot of paint on it because you're going to get it all over. And we want to just have a little bit on this uh, bigger level so that you have a little bit of dimension, and it just kind of makes it pop. Okay, so now you can see the 3 different pumpkins that I have. I'm going to leave the second orange one completely orange while I have the one distressed so that all 3 colors tie together as one piece. You're also going to want to grab one of these blocks from Dollar Tree, and they are really, really cute for so many different things, but they work great as a backing. We're going to just glue to the back of these pumpkins. So I'm going to paint it so that it matches, and then it works as a great stand so that this piece can be a nice taller piece that stands and not just, you know, they were designed to be hanging pieces, but now we can make it a stand. So now we get to add the fun little details. I grabbed some of these leaves from Dollar Tree. I know there's so many more out there that are cute. This is actually my leftover stash from last year. And so I was just kind of working with what I had. But there are so many cute ones. So go check it out. And here's our final piece of my favorite Dollar Tree fall project I have ever done. And then this is, I don't know if you even really consider this much of a craft. This was the easiest thing, but so cute. So these little chalkboard signs, I thought they were going to be awesome to use because we can use them right now for fall, and then you can erase it and put it at your hot cocoa stand, or I mean your hot cocoa bar, whatever, or stand, I guess, whichever. And make it, if you keep it kind of neutral, you can use it for multiple seasons. And then come Easter, put a cute little Easter egg design on there. So that's why I'm just going with this tan color so that it's super neutral. I can use it for multiple occasions. Now, if you have a Cricut, this would be a wonderful time to add a cute little saying or maybe a little decal or a picture. But I am just going to handwrite it for sake of the fact that I think, if you don't have a Cricut, don't be discouraged. You can use chalk. However, these chalk markers I got from Hobby Lobby, I reuse all the time. They just make it a little more visible, and I really like them because I use a lot of the bigger chalkboard signs, so they kind of come in handy for stuff like that. So I recommend them. I think they were $15, but this pen has lasted me forever. So I highly recommend this. And again, you can kind of just put whatever, but I'm just throwing something on real quick so that you can see. So cute. Love it. Okay, now I know everybody is doing so many projects with these hanging pumpkins, but we are going to make another standing pumpkin. I know I've done a few of these before. I like grabbing these signs out of the general crafting section. They have like animals or home or love. They've got cactuses. There's so many different things, and they always have them. So just grab something, and we're just gonna hide it behind the back anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then the leftover leaves from the last project we'll just use to put on this one. So I'm going to use the same color, this burnt orange, that I used for the other one. And I love how it all looks together and how it's going to match. So for this piece, go ahead, hot glue that home sign or whatever sign you're going to use to the back of the pumpkin. And don't judge that my hot glue mess is messy. I am a messy crafter. Anyone else feel me on that, or am I alone? Anyways, so I'm not going to paint this because I actually kind of like the light color wood look. It gives it just a little bit of kind of a, keeps that natural wood looking color. I like it. So then just add whatever you want to it. I like to keep it super simple and throw one leaf on, and there you go. Look at how cute that is. And it matches our other pumpkin if you're doing both projects and gonna put them next to each other. So fun. Okay, so for this next project, we're going to do a leaf garland with all the items from Dollar Tree except for the paint. They do have paint at Dollar Tree, but I prefer the Craftsmart paint from Walmart or Michael's or Hobby Lobby. So I grabbed 2 packs. If you are going to use all 16 pieces from both packs, make sure you make a really, really long cut. I did a little bit shorter cut, painted all these leaves different colors. So fun and festive. Don't we just love fall? Oh, all the fun colors. So then you're just going to stick the twine through the first loop, and then we're just gonna do, like, seriously, you can do this so many ways. However, we're gonna do a knot in the back, and so that it keeps it flush. Otherwise, it just dangles at an awkward angle and it doesn't really, you can't really see it. Like, it doesn't flatten them all, you know, one direction. They'll just kind of be all wonky and all over the place. So just tie a knot in the back, and then it just helps hold it flat and flush with the yarn. And yes, or I mean the twine. And yes, you can see it come through the front. However, at a distance, you can't really tell. You can't really tell what's going on. So it actually looks good when it's all said and done. And then just make your pattern. So if you want to do all one color and keep it just super simple and even more cheap, then you can do that. However, I wanted to add a little bit of color. I didn't have any reds and I wanted a little more tans. So I did a nice mixture of colors. Okay, and here you have it. Just the cute garland. These, you would never have guessed that this was from Dollar Tree either. It's so cute. Looks like something that they'd sell at Michael's. I love it so much. And this was not all 16 pieces. So like I said, if you want to use all 16, make sure you cut a much larger piece of twine. You can always cut some off instead of add. I wish I would have, because I wanted this to be a longer garland. Oh well, still so cute, still so fun. And make sure, when you go to store this, that you cover it, because they are going to chip off. So you can cover it either with Mod Podge or whatever. And there you have it. There are 4 of your easy, simple projects for under $20 and only an hour or 2 to make. I hope you guys love this as much as I did. It was so much fun and it looks so cute. Happy fall, y'all. Thanks for watching.